Hello, welcome to the Funko Illuminati. We are here once again. Unfortunately, it looks like it's just Mitch and I at the moment. LBD should be here in about 20 minutes. Vince will not be here tonight. I believe Quickdraw is busy with something else. Andrew is MIA. Thank you for coming out, buddy.
Hey, I'm here.
I guess that's what counts.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura. Thank you for coming out. So, yeah.
LBD in the chat.
Oh, he is? I hadn't seen him popped up yet.
Still
loading the stream up. Well, I'm still loading the stream up on the other because it's got all those damn commercials. Yes, because commercials are fun.
I remember my first time.
Oh, please. Oh, yes. There we are, Old Man Squad. Yeah, okay, sure thing there, kid.
Wow.
But we'll talk about your live stream when you get here, okay, buddy?
Right.
Anyways, so we'll get into some stuff right now. The one I wanted to talk about was the did you see the Jurassic Park NFTs, specifically the fly and the amber?
Yeah, they were having some issues with that thing.
I would say so. I think the chase is actually getting one that's intact, and where the head or the where the body or the head is still in one stationary position.
Right, not falling off down into the
inside
the amber thing,
the container.
Yeah, basically.
Because I know 3 people at least here. They got them all in different different stages of disarray. Either the mosquito's off the stand, the head is off the stand, or somehow the nose broke off, which I'm really curious as to how that happened.
There's no telling, buddy. There's no telling. But yeah, I saw some screenshots of that stuff. It happens, man.
I've also seen one where the box was about as tall as this thing of tape I'm holding.
Yeah. I saw that one. It was kind of like done this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty bad.
Well, I'm actually, you know what? I was gonna do this in the middle, but maybe I'll do it now that we got 9 people here and people can watch afterwards.
We'll do it live.
It will spread like wildfire. Okay, so hey Vince, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, Vince?
Send us some lovely pictures from the ER, buddy. I want to see if it's really like television.
What?
Well, he's at the hospital at the moment, so I mean, I want to see if the ER it looks like it does on television. What I was going to say is
Vincent Martinez on there,
because that's his last name.
Okay.
What were you expecting? Smith? Jones?
I don't know. It's not what I've ever put on his packages.
Oh, well. Yes, I believe Escobar is, a hot topic button. Vince Escobar.
Right.
Hey, Lainey, how you doing? So I'm just going to get this out there. So about a week ago, actually 2 weeks ago, I lost my job and nothing's bad. Basically, I was able to find another job in under a week. The job that I'm doing, I can't really talk about it on YouTube, so you guys won't hear any fun stories about my new job or things I'm doing just because of the paperwork I signed. But long story short, I have a new job. What I was hinting at last week at the end of last week's live stream, and I'm going to put at the beginning of this one, is that we will continue to do the live stream for as long as I can within reason with my new schedule, because I don't necessarily get a say in where and what I can do with my schedule. Secondly, videos, I will still be releasing them spotty as always, just because right now financially things are tight, so I'm not going to be spending obviously money. I'll still be doing shorts and things like that, but I just want to let everyone know that everything's fine. And that's pretty well it. I'm not going to mope and dread about it. I didn't announce it when it first happened because last time I did that, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate everybody that reached out to me. I really appreciate the community for that. But I kind of felt bad at the fact that I sounded really, really, the video's still out there. I sounded depressed. And then 2 days later, I had another job. So I wanted to see where I'd be in a week's time and let everyone know what was going on. So there we go. That's it in a nutshell.
Coo,
Now back
coo.
to the regular scheduled program of Mitch and Friends.
Right. Yeah, no doubt.
Uh, so, yeah, NFTs. You were right, by the way, Mitch. As much as it kills me inside, the My Little Pony NFTs, you were right. About half of them were burned, almost in some cases.
Yeah, it was about 40% of them got burned.
Yeah, yeah. So that sucked. Violin, 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 violin. Okay, clearly, the child has found the emojis on the
You know, there's
uh.
an echo, so
Oh, there is.
really bad. Yeah, check your
Huh.
thing.
It should be. No.
It might be because you've got it shoved up against there right now, too close to the where it's catching it.
How about that? Better?
I don't know. That's better now.
Okay, because I don't hear an echo.
Yeah.
And there's no echo on YouTube.
Just saying, I was hearing an echo coming from the stream.
No
So,
worries. So did you go for the My Little Pony, Mitch? Be honest now.
who, me?
Yes, you. It's an NFT. It's an
I bought,
NFT.
I broke down. I didn't tell anybody. Vince knows, but I didn't tell anybody. I bought one premium pack just for giggles. I hit the Grail and a legendary out of one pack.
Jesus Christ.
I know. But I saw that it was a really low numbered thing. I mean, but with that being said, I don't know if anybody knows, but you know what the Grail's going for right now?
What?
Let me pull it up here. I'll tell you. It's not good.
I'm guessing like 50 cents on the dollar.
Well, it's not that bad, but it's hang on, let me pull it up here. I gotta log in my account real quick. It
Are any of us even surprised? I am, because only on the basis of we rode his ass on something he didn't buy the first time when the first series came out. So the fact that you
gone
actually
up a couple of dollars. it's at 92 for a Grail. And then the legendaries,
yeah,
they are 18 and 20 40. $18 even and $20.40 is what the what they're costing right now.
Shit, man, that's damn. So I guess you're gonna buy those. Sorry, I guess you're gonna sell them, huh?
Yeah, definitely. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I would.
But the funny thing is you know how you get the redeemable, the royalty, where you have to complete the set. Think about this: the epics, $6.20, $6.75, $6.15, $6.50. It would be more to do that than to buy one of the legendaries to complete a royalty set. And that's just the epics, because the other ones are like 5 cents a piece. All the other cards are like 5 cents.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's really bad.
There is something I forgot to do at the beginning here. I want to say hello to Laura, obviously LBD, Vincent, Laney, of course, and Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy. But yeah, that's wild. The fact that you bought one premium pack and you basically paid for it twice over.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, 3 times over. It's $32 or whatever with tax.
Oh, okay.
So
I haven't bought a pack in ages.
Yeah. And you get 17 cards in the premiums now rather than 15. So it's advantageous to buy a premium pack rather than buying like 3 standards. You get 2 extra cards.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Even if I had the money at this point in time, I don't think I would buy. I've had horrible luck with the NFTs. I mean, the only time I ever had any good luck was the NFT that for the Scooby-Doo, and that was for you.
Yeah. Well, there's
which
going to be a
clearly,
Scooby-Doo Series 2 coming out here the next little bit.
I'm sure of it.
That's going to be a nightmare for me. But once
Hey,
again, at the end of the day, I've got plenty of trade bait if I need to get something.
Yeah. I'm just glad they haven't done Ghostbusters. That's all I'm concerned about right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised with this movie, you know, that it's out in theaters and it's been out for a couple weeks. I figured they would have put out some more pops or something, but I guess just what they put out is what they put out, and that's it.
Pretty much.
Like it doesn't even
They will.
quiet you. Besides, you can't have an opinion unless you're up on the stand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that you did as well as you did, but then again, you've always done well on NFTs, and for the statistically speaking, you've done better than most. I've heard more hits than misses from you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, give it until October. No, October. Funko always does the stupid fright whatever. Hey, Christina, thank you for coming out. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so yeah, October they always do like the fright one. So they'll pick a public domain monster of their choice and center around that. Maybe one or two IPs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you saw the latest one that's getting ready to come out, didn't you? The horror one, the WB second
Actually, I
series
got
2
that.
or 3. I don't even know which. They've had a couple of them, which I don't like any of them. Most of it's The Conjuring and The Nun and
It. Oh God, always it.
It.
Yeah, you know, Pennywise. Stephen King's
No.
It.
No. It isn't in there.
No, it's not. But I'm just saying they always go for that.
Oh, yeah. But no. But no, this one is like I think it's Father Karras. Freddie Funko's Father Karras from Exorcist.
Yeah.
Is like
Hold on.
Like the Freddy, the royalty.
There we go. We got the goat demon. At a accordion monkey, if I'm saying that correctly.
Accordion monkey.
Oh, accordion. What was I smoking?
Accordion.
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of oh God, I can't remember that book now. It's the written by Stephen King, and on the front of it, it's got the monkey with the symbols on it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but
yeah. The Black Shuck. Pat Zool.
Kind of looks like a werewolf.
Yeah. Freddy Funko, yes, and then the Ferryman. The only one I want, just because I have a thing for like Greek mythology, is the Ferryman. That's it. But that thing's gonna be expensive.
Girl, so
yeah. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. People will eat this up. Now, people that like that IP will eat it up. But
hey, West East Bay.
I'm not that big into all that stuff. I mean, I enjoyed The Exorcist and I enjoyed those movies, but not like, oh my God, I gotta have those.
The Exorcist. Yes, I remember The Exorcist. Hold on a second here.
I can barely hear you, buddy.
It's because I got out of my chair to pick up something.
No, I know.
And I'm gonna have to re-put this back into its frame because it was falling out of the frame. But you mean this?
Oh, Linda Blair.
Oops. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She was cool. She was a cool person to meet.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I said I enjoyed the movie and everything, but I just like I don't need that Freddy. You know.
Yes. Same here.
Or any of those, honestly, any of those pops, they don't. I mean, I know what the one from The Exorcist is, and I mean, I know what some of those things are, but it's like, I mean, I know what the goat demon is, but
yeah,
it's not.
I never saw the Nun, so.
Oh, did you not? Yeah.
No. Or Annabelle, for that matter.
Yeah, my niece is big into Annabelle. I actually got her that Annabelle doll I showed you guys.
Yeah, I remember that. It's actually
kind of cool. Her one of the Annabelle exclusive pops too. So,
well, they're not bad. I mean,
LBD says he likes that one.
Yeah, I really should see I guess you'd call like the new wave of horror movies, because looking at these now, I just realized I haven't seen The Nun, I haven't seen The Conjuring, I haven't seen Annabelle. Clearly, I've seen The Exorcist. So,
Certain new movies, but I mean, I know it's not, Friday 13th old, but
yeah,
it's been
well,
out a long time, and The Exorcist
no,
has been out a long time.
oh no, I've seen The Exorcist.
Yeah,
I'm just
was out
saying, like,
before I was born.
wait, is that even possible?
My parents went on a date to see The Exorcist.
And they still had children afterwards?
Yeah, apparently. But the story goes that they actually got home, and my mom, they had horses where my mom lived, and my granddaddy had just left a note on the door saying the horses are out, go get them back in. After they'd gone and seen The Exorcist, it's midnight, pitch black outside, and and this is back when The Exorcist just came out, never had ever seen it, and so crazy they had to go find the horses and get it back into the into the field.
Damn.
Yeah.
When did I see the? Oh, so we had the movie channel, which was like movie 1, movie 2, up to movie 5, and it was Halloween, and my mom didn't want me to see it, and I remember checking. This is how long ago, the TV guide, and saw that it was going to be on at 4 a.m. on a Saturday morning. So I purposely set my alarm to radio really low, put it under my pillow to wake me up 20 minutes before the movie started, got out of bed and watched the whole thing, then turned the TV off, and then crawled back into bed like around 6 o'clock as if I'd done nothing wrong.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty disturbing the first time I ever saw it.
It's definitely quotable. Let's use some of the quotes. Your mother makes bad cookies in hell.
Yeah, right.
Funko Pop wise, I'm gonna wait for LBD to pop up. He should be here soon, so I'm just gonna pull these back. But the series looks. I mean, those NFTs look pretty decent. I'm kind of curious what's gonna be after this one, because usually the summer they pick something a little more neutral, like a movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes after this.
Well,
as I said, they've teased Scooby-Doo, and I'm waiting for that one to be the next one.
Well, yeah, but you're a diehard Scooby-Doo fan. I would expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Looking to see pop wise if there's anything that came out that was new or interesting. Oh, I see a giant A, which could either be Amazon or Andrew. Is this Amazon?
Yes, man. I take your order. Sorry, I just got home.
That's cool.
I had a dermatology appointment, and it was at the university today, so it's been a long afternoon.
Are they going to get rid of that vestigial tail?
Yes, and of course. How did you know?
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Oh my God! Is that sunlight on Mitch's face?
It is. No, it's the holes in the blinds. See,
well,
it's like
I was expecting like smell, like just seeing smoke coming off the mark.
Right.
Yeah. Right. I know.
Or perish in the dust.
Or sparkling at least.
Right. Yeah.
No.
Would not be that kind of vampire. Sorry.
No. We couldn't be friends if he was that way.
Well, I mean, pops that are coming out. There's a whole nice line of Batman pops coming out.
Thanks, Mitch. Yeah. Thanks to Vincent. I found that out this morning the hard way. I haven't looked into him though yet. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull him up. Either way, for the record, I was gonna send it to you, and I went, again, the universe is gonna do the work for me. Why should I do any of the heavy lifting at this point?
Yeah.
So
it was like 4 or 5 people.
Batman Warzone or something.
Yeah. It's basically where Joker kind of, I guess you would say, goes into a franchise, and there's all these Joker gangs. So you got Batwing, you got Cassandra Cain as Batgirl, you have Clown Hunter, Signal, of course the Joker, War Joker, where he just to give you an idea, the reason why he's dressed like Batman is somehow the Joker managed to get all of Bruce Wayne's money and decides to basically have fun. And then you have Spoiler, who was Robin number 4, I believe, at one point.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
But wasn't that Batwing or whatever? What is his name? Yeah. Anyway, wasn't he Lucius Fox's kid, Lucas?
Yeah. Lucius Fox's
son.
Okay.
I thought so. I couldn't remember.
Basically, all these extra Batman characters are like the Bat Family D tier.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. We don't have them yet.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm just happy it's something we don't already have.
So Batman's not here. Okay, can I get Nightwing? Oh, he's busy. What about Robin? One of the Robins. Oh, they're busy too. But we got Spoiler. Oh, okay, great.
All right.
Yeah,
it'll work.
You know what? It's fine. I'll look after it myself. It's cool.
I got this.
All I know is it's different characters. That's good. I don't need any more like Harleys, and we got a Joker. But you would show up.
What you call it? But what's the one? I forgot the one in yellow. He's the daytime Batman, basically. He's supposed to be.
He's day shift.
Yeah.
Hey, LBD, you're coming in kind of hot. Are you able to modulate your mic a little? If not, I can do it on my end. I'll take that as a maybe.
That's a big word, modulate. I don't understand.
Hey, you know what would be really great if they do chase versions of these. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, of course. Because I doubt anybody's going to really want most of these. So they probably will come cheap.
Actually, Clown Hunter might be a popular one. He's actually a really popular character.
Yeah, those are all going to be common, so it's not going to be hard to get.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then that's why. If Clown Hunter was an exclusive, I would tell you to definitely try to get it early. But other than that, if it's a common, you should be worried.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, the only out of all these, the only one that catches my interest is Cassandra Cain as
Batgirl.
Batgirl and Spoiler.
Yeah.
Because
we haven't had Cassandra Cain yet. We haven't had her yet.
No, we haven't. And Cassandra Cain, for anybody who's into Batman, which I don't know if that would be anybody here, No Man's Land, the actual comic, is a masterpiece. I recommend if you can ever get the trade paperback. Short version is, and I know it sounds like the last one of the Batman movies, but huge earthquake hits Gotham, and the government just says, screw it. We're going to blow the bridges up and make Batman into No Man's Land. Gotham into No Man's Land. And it's a whole series about how Batman tries to bring the city back. And in the end, ironically enough, the one who actually ends up saving the city is Lex Luthor.
Oh yeah, I think you've mentioned that comic before.
Yeah.
Well, you're a big Lex Luthor fan. So, Lex Luthor fan.
Lex Luger.
Yeah. That's right.
WWE meets DC.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. He suplexes Batman into the ground and then just woo.
Let's be honest. At one point, freaking Lex Luthor looked like he was trying to be Lex Luger. They roided up Lex Luthor for some reason.
But yeah, so anyways, No Man's Land is a good series. There's a novel of it. I believe there's an Audible book of it, and there's the trade paperback. So there's like 3 different ways you can.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out because I haven't checked it out.
Yeah, I like it. The last, what do you call it? What was the Batman with Bane in it?
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. Dark Knight Rises was loosely based on No Man's Land. I'd say about 40% of it. So
43.
Gotcha.
Not 42 or 44, but 43.
No. I said 40. Did I say 40? I meant to say 40%. Sorry, because I was thinking between 30. I was thinking in my head between 30 and 40 because it's like, well, kind of, but not quite. Because, like, for instance, in the comic series of No Man's Land, Superman's like, you know what's, this is taking too long. I'll solve the problem, and he fails miserably because he tries to get the power. Well, no, because he tries to get the power plant up and running. So he finds some guy who's an engineer. He says, okay, I'll tell him what to do. I'll get the power plant running. Okay, great. You got it running. I'm going to leave you here to look after it. I'm going to get more people. He comes back and the guy's like sitting on a throne and people are giving him like cans of soup just so they can have a bit of power. And he's like, what's going on here? He goes, well, I realized I literally had the power, so I took advantage of it. Superman's like, this is never going to work. So he breaks the power plant, puts the guy back down on the street, goes back to Batman and goes, yeah, you're right. I can't fix this.
You know, they kind of try to do something similar to that in that Gotham show, where like they basically put Gotham on a freaking island.
Yeah. Well, they've tried to do decent adaptations of No Man's Land, but the problem is it's such a huge story that in order to do it, it'd be very difficult because sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say, speaking of No Man's Land, I did finish Fallout.
Oh, nice. What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. So
yes,
it's way different with audio description. It probably looks nothing like I had imagined in my head, but I like my adaptation.
Man in tin suit sees giant mutated bear. Man in suit starts running.
No, it actually said in knight armor is what it said. So
okay.
Yeah.
It's not really knight armor. Think a really crappy Hulkbuster.
Yeah.
If you know what a Hulkbuster looks like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a really, really crappy one, like kind of like it looks almost like tinfoil.
Yeah. The whole Vault 4 thing caught me off guard. Doctor with like hands for, I was like, what the hell is going on here?
I love the fact that they don't mention his one eye throughout the entire thing. It's like, are there any pertinent questions or anything that you really want to ask me? Yeah, I want to. The awkward pause.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you hear it in audio description, definitely says man with one eye, center of forehead. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's how you know they wanted it to be a focus. Literally the focus of that moment.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was pretty good though. I enjoyed it, so I can't wait for the next one. And then the ghoul, I kept getting this like image of like a dying Clint Eastwood.
Yep, basically.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Just take the nose off Clint Eastwood and color the skin orange, and you're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's kind of what I had imagined. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly like the perfect description.
I'm just glad that if the bombs drop, we know Mitch is going to be okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
I assume everybody else did.
Did what?
Finished it. I'm going to assume all of you guys did.
Oh yeah. I tore through that.
Oh, I watched it all in one night. I started at 11, and by 8 o'clock that morning, I was done.
I did it in 2 days. I parted it out in 2 days.
I was like, I'll just watch one more, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. And I was like, another one will be fine. And then by the time I knew I was at 8, I fell asleep for the last half hour. So I woke up and watched it again.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I got to episode 6, and I finished it, and I was like, I look over and it's like 5:30 in the morning. It's like I need to get some sleep.
Yep, exactly.
So, did anybody here get a chance to look at these new NBA Jam Funko Pop
Yeah, they've been
8-bit
out for
hybrids?
a while though.
Yeah, but now we actually have an idea what they look like.
Yeah.
Which I thought they were going to be more 8-bit, but it's just a regular Funko Pop body and then just a paint job.
Yeah.
Is 8-bit.
Which I prefer, personally.
Yeah.
Also, they're probably not gonna weigh a crap ton like the other 8-bits.
Yeah,
Oh god,
no
yeah. I dropped Dig Dug once on my foot, man. That hurt. That hurt hard.
Yeah. But,
yeah, the Batman, Batgirls, Jokers, they're heavy as all get out.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the hell is that? I'm like, oh, that's Victor Wembanyama.
Who?
Victor Wembanyama?
Yeah. The alien, baby.
Yeah.
That pop doesn't do him justice, though.
Hell no.
They should make his arms like down to his feet and everything else.
He shouldn't even be a normal size pop at that point.
He really shouldn't, and they should make it look like he does.
I take it in reality he's a little disproportionate.
No, he's very lanky
he's
tall.
what, 7'4"?
No, yeah,
Holy
something.
crap.
Yeah.
And his arms, his wingspan it has to be 10 feet. It's super disproportionate.
Wow.
Guy can tie his shoes without bending down. Then got it.
Pretty much, yeah. So he can dunk without jumping.
Looks like one of the Monstars from Space Jam.
He literally does. Like they've done memes of him dunking over a guy, and the thing where Michael Jordan like reaches his arm out and it keeps going and going and going.
Yeah. He's got an 8-foot wingspan.
So
wow.
Looks like more Funko Shop pops. I mean, headquarter pops, but with a chase. Interesting idea for chase. Maleficent Scoons.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if you're into Snow White, now you can finish the set. Until they decide to come up with more.
Wait, I thought that was Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Oh, it was? Oh, okay. Close enough.
Yeah.
Now, clearly, I'm not a Disney fan.
Obviously,
yeah.
I'm like, Snow White.
I thought they already released this one.
They did.
Oh, they're ending up at Five Below. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wish I had a Five Below here.
That's a really old pop. That's an old pop.
Yeah, the Darth Vader is new.
Yeah.
One in the middle. But who cares about those things?
Oh, it's art series. Yeah, they're back.
Yeah.
No. I think it was just an idea. I think it was like the last idea they had. And they were like, okay, we'll put it out right now. And some more popcorn buckets.
Well, those are from the park.
No more.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just noticed Laney saying poor job on Wembley.
Wemby. Also, that popcorn bucket's from the park.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And when you open it, it talks.
Jabba the Wookiee to Han Solo.
Buckets are getting pretty abundant.
Well, because now they know there's a market for it.
Yeah, I mean they're coming out like what, one a month at least, if not more.
Well, every big name movie that they think they can make a buck off of. Easily. So speaking
Thursday's the day.
Yeah, well, I got no cash for it, and the only one I want is the Green Lantern, so I'll get it later.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard.
No,
I don't imagine.
Not at all.
Yeah, the Mario's a little lower count than I would like it to be.
You'll get it. Shouldn't be a problem for you.
Yeah, no. I'll probably
beg, borrow, steal.
I'll probably have other people trying for it also. So,
I mean, you got a Grail My Little Pony. I mean, who else got that?
I know, right? You can always go drop $318 on the the whole set.
Jesus.
I would
want all that.
there's somebody out there, I'm sure of it, man. I mean, if
there will be a ton of people buying it that way.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Just so
It's
they
cheaper.
honestly, because if you do it, you can sell just the one piece pops and cover that, and all the rest is gravy.
true.
Maybe one or two of the one piece pops and cover the rest of it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
easily, very easily. Just a question of who's actually going to go out and do it.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm gonna go for one thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the Mirio, and that's it. Because they're only loading up like 1,000 of the Freddy, Proto, and Franny.
oh really?
Yeah, I think that's all they loaded up on the Funko shop, from what I've understood, from what I've seen on the people I follow.
Okay. Hey, for the record, Vince just sent me a picture of the ER. I'm completely and utterly disappointed. There's like 3 chairs and nobody. Pardon?
I got the picture earlier too.
Well, I didn't get that picture. So
there's nobody there.
Yeah. I was expecting it to look like an early '90s episode of ER where there's like 50,000 people and everything all over the place.
Not so much.
Looks like the waiting room for an optometrist. Just nobody.
Pretty much. I mean, a much smaller place than a hospital. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. But yeah, for con-wise though, honestly, there's not a lot. Like I'm looking at the other screen here, and there's just.
Hey, buddy, you're not sharing the screen.
Yeah, I know. I stopped it because we all know it's on there. Yeah. But I'm just looking over to in my head, and I'm just looking at it and thinking, this seems like one of the smaller ones. I mean, not as small as like LA Comic-Con or ECC, but close to it,
bro.
Yeah, I know.
It ain't like it's New York, Emerald City, or San Diego.
I'll be honest with you though, C2E2 has grown bigger than WonderCon at this point, though.
Oh yeah, no.
True.
All right, sounds
I'm
good.
saying I'm not expecting a big list to come off of that one.
I think the other reason why it does as well as it does, because if I remember correctly, isn't it in Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would. I mean, that's a decent place because for both sides, I mean, Canada and the U.S., it's not that hard to get to Chicago from my side of the world. It's only it's only. I mean, closest border's Detroit, which is only about I think 4 hours. So three if you're smart and drive around the city.
Yeah. I can get there in like 2.5 hours. C2E2.
So you gonna go, buddy?
We thought about it, but Trace can't take the time off. She doesn't do well in city driving either, like big cities. So I kind of don't want to do that.
Sounds like my aunt, bro. My aunt can't even go on the damn highway without one of her kids being there, and she at that point she doesn't even drive.
Oh God, we got lost in St. Louis and ended up in East St. Louis. I was like, we need to get the hell out of here.
I remember that.
Hey, I have an aunt who bought a car, a Buick, an old Buick. So give an idea of the gas mileage on it. To drive in the inner city of Toronto, she will drive no further than won't drive on the outskirts of the city or to another, to anywhere else. She'll take a train or a bus, but she just drives so she can drive around the city, get her groceries, and go to her doctor's appointments. It's like, why would you buy a gas guzzler? You could have
got that's kind of crazy for especially when you're doing just that. I'm like, no.
Yeah, and driving in just for the record, driving in Toronto is about half as bad as driving through LA.
Well, that makes just as much sense as buying a pickup truck when no 4-wheel drive.
Oh my God, yeah.
Who does that?
I mean, really?
I know, right?
How many times would I need 4-wheel drive here? I live in East Tennessee.
Recently, a lot apparently.
Hey, I got around.
Yeah. Hey, I still remember that last snowstorm you had. It's like, so are you going to work today? Why? Well, if you can't get out, if you're having a hard time getting out of your driveway, what about other people?
Yeah, because mainly it was ice.
Oh no!
Remember, we got snow, then we got freezing rain, and everything turned to a sheet of ice. So nobody was doing anything.
Yeah,
I know. We call that Tuesday here.
Yeah,
we call it Tuesday.
Oh
But-
man, it's actually funny when we get ice here because we have a large hill. Like the city's built on a hill, so you know
Yeah.
you get ice, and you watch. You can always find out who didn't put the winter tires on.
Oh, it's same here because we live in the Mississippi Valley, so we have hills on both sides of the river. You watch people try to go up the hill, and it's just like, yeah, you're going backwards, but you're trying to go up.
Did you guys see that amazing new soda that's gonna come out? That's a Funko Shop exclusive.
What, the Marty McFly?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
the
could swear they already
sparkly
came up
one.
with that.
Yeah, it's glitter chase, I believe.
Yeah, here I'll pull it up.
I
At
was
least
being
that's what I've heard.
sarcastic, but yeah.
For all
There
you
you go.
Back to the Future fans.
Yeah. So what is it? Shiny suit and metallic or glitter guitar?
It's just glitter. Yeah, glitter guitar and
glitter.
suit, and that's it.
Yay.
That's not
That's
a
what everybody
bad
was
chase.
asking for.
It's not a bad chase, but it's kind of a waste.
Eh.
They could have done like, no, they missed out because ain't that the scene where he starts going invisible? They could have definitely translucened his hand or something.
Yeah.
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 That would have been way cooler. I think personally.
Or they could have just gone with the. They could have just gone with light and sound, so when you push it, it starts
Oh.
playing Earth Angel.
Well, leave it to the blind man to come up with an idea where something disappears when the people can't see.
Ah.
Oh.
I hope
Hey,
you step on
by
a
the way,
AC
LBD,
plug.
since I got you here, I just want to say I really enjoyed your live stream earlier today. It was very fascinating.
Oh yeah, you like my little Chinese companion?
I don't know. I heard 5 minutes of flirting and went, I'm done.
I wasn't flirting. Jesus Christ. It was talking. I can have a conversation with a woman without flirting.
Oh,
Doesn't sound like that to me either. So,
By the way, she is tiny, bro. Like, she is really tiny.
I'm not
Jesus.
saying anything.
okay.
Why?
No,
Y'all
I
think-
have no problem with that. I like short women, but Jesus Christ. It's been a minute since I've seen somebody that small.
I think
Me
he does
too.
protest too much.
So, anyways,
No,
Moving on.
I just found it
Another
weird.
news.
No, I just found it weird because she just showed up. Like, she used to work like there. She no longer works there. She just shows up.
you show the new Deadpool and Wolverine pops.
This?
Another
Yeah.
one.
They went on
Yeah.
sale on Amazon last night, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they're commons, so I'm sure they'll be
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Did you guys? What'd you think of the trailer?
I saw it like on the
haven't
way
seen it.
here. Oh, it's good. Watch
I
it.
haven't checked it out.
Mute your mic and watch it real quick.
Nah, I'm
It,
not.
it was decent.
I'll watch it when I get out of here.
I liked
Yeah.
it. I liked it a lot,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
And the
It's
fact
good.
that they're well, the other thing too is the fact that they're putting a Cassandra Cain into the action. No, not Cassandra. Oh God.
I was gonna say, why are we getting DC characters in Marvel?
No,
Yeah.
no. Her name is
we're
Cassandra Xavier. That's it.
Actually, she doesn't use the word name Xavier, but yeah, it's his sister, his evil, maniacal, evil sister. Like, she's evil as hell.
Hey. So how evil is she? Is it like one or two evils, or are we talking like three here? Because three's pretty evil.
Or like Doctor Evil.
No, she's a horrible person. Jesus Christ.
You asked for that one, Sean.
Yeah, I know. I
You
did.
asked for that
Literally.
F-bomb.
Yep.
What?
You know, LBD defaults to that when you ask him things.
Yeah, I know.
Be very descriptive. He defaults to that.
No, you're right. I did ask him a question.
I did ask him.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I guess I must have said something.
Oh,
I
you
don't
dropped a
even-
big old F-bomb, so
Oh well, that's his
Yeah.
problem.
yeah. Right.
I didn't even notice it.
So
We
I saw
know.
these here in Canada the other day. I was at I was heading to Mississauga to pick up a package. Of something I prepaid for before my current job situation. And I was like, when did these come out? Right? And
Not that
then I
long
find
ago.
out they came out that day.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't.
Coke collectors will. Oh yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Crunchy.
That's what I. Speaking of that, that's what I expected your what you call it, Kevin Smith pop to look like when you open that box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it took me a while. This one right here on the bottom left hand corner. It was like, well, that doesn't look damaged. Then I realized, wait, that's the side of the box, and the eyes are looking at me.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
My
it looks
brain went,
perfectly fine.
yeah,
looks
it does. I
perfectly-
was like, look at it, going, that looks fine. And then I went, wait a minute.
Pretty bad.
Processing, error.
Yeah. All right.
It is weird.
Yeah, that one Funko Shop exclusive that everybody wanted there.
Which
Lord
one?
of the Rings. What?
Oh, this. Yeah.
People still talk about
yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, you're wrong. I enjoyed the films, but it's not a
Hey, Nadia.
relevant. It's not a relevant like IP. Seriously, it really isn't.
Yeah.
It's got
Oh,
its like base fan,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, big time fans, and then that's it.
Well, I've said this
Yeah.
before, and I've told you guys too. I can't. The whole series has been ruined for me that I can't watch it ever again without just like getting unnecessarily annoyed by it.
Why?
I had a roommate who, at the time, was a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and so every time I came home, he had it playing. And then after he watched the original, he got the director's cut, and then after watching the director's cut, he watched it again with the commentary, which apparently there's like 3 tracks of commentary. So
listen, my issue with Lord of the Rings is it's one of the things they make you do in audio school. You have to recreate the scene from the Two Towers where the orcs are like climbing the ladders and stuff. Yeah, we had to do all the voiceover, the sound effects, all that stuff from scratch.
So these 2 sets I'd like to get: Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, and then a 2-pack.
Doom Patrol. Yeah. Not bad.
I just watched. Bert Kreischer just did a interview with Cheech and Chong.
Oh yeah,
really?
I think I've seen that. What? That was just with one of them.
No, both of them were there
Okay.
because they were talking about Up in Smoke and how when they filmed it and everything, it was like nothing. It just turned into this whole thing.
So, another Chalice collectible money grab. Buy 6 and get 1 chase.
Yeah.
Hey, LJ, how's it going?
What's up, LJ?
Hello.
That's the one thing I don't like about Chalice when they get their own exclusive with the chase.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, yeah, that's pretty bad. Because when they do other people, like when they do regular chases or any other chase that comes out,
Hey, Anthony.
they'll do a bundle with just 2, but when it's theirs, you have to buy the case.
Like when the last one they did for Bleach, that was the chase the Inosuke. It took me
Demon
forever.
Slayer?
Yeah, Demon Slayer. Sorry, it took me forever to get rid of the other 4.
Well, mine actually went pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, the only way I got rid of the others, I got them autographed, and that seemed to.
Oh yeah, that's just cheating.
Hey, it's not cheating.
Okay,
But,
cheating the system. How about that?
So yeah, Crocs.
Excuse me.
No, thank you.
What are those?
They're
What, this?
Pringles Crocs.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. So if there's somebody in your life you don't like, or you're trying to break up with them, that's your segue into saying, hey, I don't think we're right for each other.
Well, pop this right in the middle.
Where do I order these?
Andrew,
Yeah.
ex-Nate, a divorced A, talk A on Livestream A, please A.
You're saying A a lot. Are you Canadian?
Yes, why he is.
Yes, yeah, exactly it. That will make. Thank you, Mitch. You actually helped me and defended me at the same time.
Yeah, you can throw me out, buddy.
I do every morning.
I just know somebody that likes Crocs. I missed out what you were talking about. Anyway,
I said if you want to end a relationship.
Oh, God. All right, yeah, I know. My mistake. My mistake. I didn't mean that.
So
I
I got in a few things. I got in my Common and Chase Tingan.
Nice. And we were just looking at that.
Yep. Those came in today. I picked those up at the post office.
Tell me more.
I got
Very nice. You like.
the Bakugo, the PX previews Bakugo.
I didn't even know they came out with another one of those.
Yeah.
Did they switch his hand or something? Because he's got one where he's got one hand out already, and then he's got the other one with the two hands behind him. Did they switch hands?
Yeah, this one's on a stand. He's flying, and he's got the two hands in front of him.
Oh, okay, so he's doing the. It's still.
Yeah, it's that.
Okay. He's
Like
got
that.
him in front now, like together. Okay.
Correct.
Hmm.
And then the last thing I got was. It's going to be hard to see. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
The Monstro
Yeah.
is the Coven exclusive. You have to be in the Coven of Mischief, like a member, to even order it. And there was only 250 pieces. And there's
Cult. You got to be in the
I
cult.
see the pin. It's like shiny,
Sort
with
of.
red eyes. And here's the figure.
They're nice.
They're nice. You like?
Very nice.
So on a scale of LBD stepping on it, how many feet would you give that? Like out of 5?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I
I
say
like
3.
how you like to bring that up. And 2 of you on this stream have jacked up their feet probably more than me. Ever.
Oh, I have. Definitely. I definitely take.
Okay.
Let's see.
He's
I've stepped
talking
on
to
a nail.
everybody but me.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I've stepped on a nail and a D4 and a piece of glass.
There you go.
How dare you?
You got the Holy Trinity. I have nowhere near that.
You had
No,
a
we'll
Trinity
fix that.
at one time. Just saying. 3 plugs at once.
Yeah, positive, negative, and ground.
Pretty much.
It's like
Jeez.
watch this.
You ain't believe
Here,
that
hold
shit.
my beer.
Hold my beer.
Oh, my bear, watch it.
Hold my beer. Watch this. Hold my beer.
Do something stupid.
Oh god.
That's pretty good.
Oh. And for the record, I would not recommend stepping on any of the 3 things I've stepped on. Although the nail though did not hurt going in or going out of my foot. It was the walk home that probably was the worst.
Mhm. The day after too.
Yeah, I just went to the ER. I pulled it out and
I would hope so.
No, but I pulled it out before the ambulance got there. I completely forgot the rule. I completely forgot the rule of don't do that because you're gonna bleed like crazy.
No, I stepped on the nail, walked home, and tried to hide it from my mother until I was whimpering at the dinner table. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I showed her my foot.
This is why we all know you fear your mother more than blood and injury.
Right.
Hey, when you're doing something you're not supposed to, and you get a worst case scenario, that's right. Okay.
Yep. Pretty much.
And then going to the emergency, and then the doctor going, "Hey, does it hurt when I do this?" Poke, poke, poke.
When I just had that infection, and I was in the hospital just like a couple of weeks ago, and those lymph nodes in my leg all the way up there, and I could barely touch it with my finger, and he's grabbing it like he's grabbing some female's thigh, and he's going, "Does this hurt?" Yeah, it does. Oh, how about here in the same spot? I'm going, yo, dude, you're about to get knocked the No, if you do
Still
that
yes.
again.
Still yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, my scale is I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, keep doing it.
When I broke my wrist the first time and they took the x-rays and saw that it was broken in 3 places, the doctor grabbed my hand and said, "Does it hurt when I do this?" And he turned the wrist left and right while my arm was
Ooh.
stationary.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. And I remember
Mm-mm.
mom going, "You just saw his x-rays. What do you think?" Because I was 10 years old and I believe I used some words that a 10-year-old wouldn't normally say.
Well, at least not in
Well,
front of
back
your
in that
mom.
day.
At least not in front of your mom.
No, no. And he apologized, and later there's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to have a cast on that." It was like, my mom comes over and goes, "I never want to hear those words again."
Little did you know.
Wow.
Well, it's the old joke. If you hurt yourself, you will go back to your mother tongue very quickly.
Buddy, I cursed in both languages when I stepped on that damn plug. Trust me, I know.
just to make sure that everybody understood.
Simultaneously.
Yep.
Well, it's not as bad as what 2 or 3 months ago. Mitch and I both jacked our knees up around the same time.
And
Mhm.
we were all walking the same at that point.
Yep. Yeah. Doesn't hurt now. Thank God. So let's see, what else was there I wanted to bring up? Well, not all of us have seen the Deadpool trailer, so that's a no-go.
You ain't gonna ruin it for me. So, just Mitch.
Well, it turns out Deadpool and Wolverine have a healing factor.
Oh my gosh, no.
I know, right?
Yeah, me too. Me too. I go to the doctor tomorrow.
My favorite
Oh.
part of it is the
Heal me.
helmet.
I mean,
Well, my favorite part of the trailer is the helmet.
Oh, yeah. No. When they're using when they go, yeah, when they're talking about other names for cocaine.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good one too. But did you
booger
realize?
sugar.
Did you realize that they have like a bunch of villains from a bunch of other films?
Yep. Yes. Pyro is going to be there.
So,
Toad, Lady Deathstrike, I think, is one of them.
what's her name? There's another one that was there that I recognized it, but right now it's slipping my mind. Because when I saw it at work, I recognized the character immediately. But right now it's like it's like I don't know who the hell it is.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The trailer.
Early dementia.
Yeah.
It's so sad when it happens to those you expect it to. That reminds me though, when is the second Spider-Man movie supposed to come out? Like the part 2 for Into the
It was
Spider-Verse.
supposed to come out the end of this year, but honestly, I don't think it will with everything that was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like I think like November this year, but I think it got pushed back.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking about that. Hey, Kenneth, I was thinking that the other day. I was like, 'cause I want to be nice to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
What you looking at, Mitch?
Huh?
What you looking at, buddy?
Oh, there was somebody popped up that some of the bleach pops are showing up.
Oh, nice.
The new ones. There's obviously that new wave of them coming out. So
Decent.
I've got the chase on order.
Don't you know?
I had to cancel.
Oh man, grab them.
I had to cancel a few orders due to recent news. So I canceled the what do you call it? The Omni-Man and Invincible 2-pack.
Oh man, that's rough, man. Cause that thing looks amazing. I saw the picture recently.
I know, but like I
No.
those
Yeah, you got
Well, no.
priorities. I get it.
No, I already told everybody at the beginning of it here, and whoever just showed up now, For those who aren't aware, I did lose my job. I do have another job, but money's tight, so I had to cancel a few things. That's the one thing I had to do with the channel here. I had to cancel the live stream subscription, so we won't have the fun little introduction of the 30-second music that Mitch so lovingly loves.
Oh, me too. I'm so upset. I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm going to do with my life.
Yeah, I can see the look on your face just as much as you can. Mhm.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
honestly though, that exclusive is like one of the. It's basically the PX preview exclusive at that point. You'll be able to get it eventually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg probably,
Oh,
but I'm not.
oh, brother, it's an oversized pop.
Yeah,
You'll be able to get it everywhere. I'll have it, and probably discount.
The only pop I need to get though is the Bloody Invincible. I haven't found any place locally here selling it yet. So
Gotcha.
I'm sure it'll pop up like on Amazon or something. It's one of those exclusives that is everywhere. It's not a real exclusive.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. I stopped sweating all that stuff a long time ago.
Me too.
And who
Always get it, and usually at a cheaper price than what it came out as.
I'm sure it'll show up over there by Mitch too.
Yeah. Think, Mark. The first time I saw that scene, I could hear Mitch's voice.
What scene?
Well,
It's the first season of Invincible when he pounds when Omni-Man pounds. Oh, okay.
I haven't seen Invincible.
Okay, well you're missing out, but short version is there's a huge fight. He beats him into the side of a mountain, and he's trying to basically beat it into him literally that he needs to honor his obligation to his father by taking over the human race, and explains why.
Oh, by the way, speaking of scenes, I was too curious. Like, remember how I told you when that chick showed up? I was like, is that who I think it is? Because I've obviously heard the rumors, and I had to go look up the comic. I was like, I need to see what the hell this lady does, man. Because this, like, to be able to pull something like that off, man, it had to be pretty brutal.
Did you see what LJ top?
Yeah, if you're on StreamYard, they'll allow you to pause your account and still get all the stuff you paid for up to 3 months if you can. Okay. I'll look into pausing it because thank you, LJ. I appreciate that. Just because
cool.
my last paycheck, I paid everything up for 2 months, and in fact, I will most likely in the coming days. I was just going through some stuff. I'll be throwing some stuff on Instagram and so forth. Stuff that I'm going to try to sell at least that way I can, pay for the finer things like groceries because everything else is paid for. Credit
like
card,
ramen and summer sausage.
not ramen,
Kool-Aid
dude.
packets.
No, not ramen. Oh God.
You have
It's
ramen.
funny. I have packets of ramen, and I tried to eat one the other day, and I got halfway through it, and I was like, "I'm done. I can't do this."
Yeah,
Well, that's because you're also on medication that's messing with your digestive system. So.
No, it's okay.
Yes.
I've explained this before, and I'll go over it one last time real quick. College ruined a few foods for me because I ate them all the time because that's all I could afford. Ramen, macaroni, oatmeal, and Ritz crackers.
All I'm hearing is bougie ass whining.
Yep. I'm not
Pretty
denying
much,
that. Yeah. I'm not disagreeing. I'll eat them if I have to, but I'm going to try other things like before I do that.
Yeah.
Well, get some water, some salt, or a tortilla with some salt. You'll be all right.
Oh no, I'm just going to go with
mean,
saline solution, and just do it that way.
Hey,
You gotta bougie your ramen up. If you don't eat ramen, you gotta bougie it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's either bougie or jail style.
Well, from what I've heard about jail, I don't think I want jail style either.
It's not bad, actually. It's really not bad.
Okay, we'll take your word for it.
Are we still talking about ramen?
All right.
I hope so, because there's
raw men. That's what we're talking about in jail. Very raw men.
Interesting.
Anyways,
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know.
Do you slurp or chew? Anyways, moving on.
Jesus.
Yeah. On that note, all right. Have a nice night, guys.
As we slowly walk the PC line.
Yeah.
I think we might have talked over a couple times. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll be fine. It just, like I said, I just need a little to get by, and I've already applied for some temp agencies. So worst case scenario, if one of those do come through, I'll just be working in a warehouse somewhere, picking boxes or moving stuff. As long as it's not Edie Smith. That place. I worked there years and years ago for a temp agency, and I think I know I told LBD this, but it's Edie Smith makes jams, jellies, dips, basically anything that's sauce. I have never seen hornets so big in my life. Like these things were wheezing as they were flying. They were so fat.
Might be like Jumanji.
Fuck. Yeah.
Like I swear I saw a hornet sit down and give itself insulin. They were just that. But I mean, in the long run too, though, you got to take stuff home. So I remember getting half a bucket of frozen strawberries and thinking that was the greatest thing ever.
Oh wow, yeah.
Hey, in August, frozen strawberries are the greatest thing ever.
In August,
Then again-
anything cold's good.
Oh, damn right. But yeah, I think I'll sell my entire Fallout collection. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, at this time, you probably get good money for it with the show that just came
Literally
out.
be the last thing you sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I swear.
No,
to
no,
God,
no.
You would have to be like at death's door at that point.
No, I think the last thing I would probably sell would be the Ecto 1, followed by the Proton Pack.
Well, yeah, but
See
Fallout.
Sean in the alley, always got the Parotron pack on. Going, you'll never take it. You'll never take it.
No, while he's riding on top of the Ecto 1 to get around town.
That reminds me of Danny.
He could,
This
because
reminds
he's
me
so
of Danny
small.
DeVito. Reminds me of Danny DeVito in the little Batmobile.
You know what? Danny DeVito is the perfect example, height wise, I guess.
Hey, look, I'll play this city like a heart from hell.
There you go.
I am not a human. I am cold-blooded. Let me put some printer's ink in my mouth while I do that.
Oh, God.
Right.
You got to pay the troll toll if you want to get in the boy's hole.
What?
Oh. I
You
never
watched
heard that.
It's Always Sunny?
No.
Oh no.
Oh God! Watch
only thing-
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The Night Man Cometh episodes. Oh my God! It's you got to pay you got to pay the troll toll if you want to get the boy's soul. But he slurs it into it, so it doesn't sound like that.
See, the only thing I know about that show is somebody sent me like a short video of it, and it's like his girlfriend's on death row, and he's like, "It's okay. She bought herself some time. She said for her last meal she wanted the Shamrock Shake and the McRib. That's smart. They never have them both at the same time."
It's a great show. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it.
It's one of those other WPS shows. That's why we haven't seen it.
Oh, he's using a new euphemism.
No, it's not. It's new to you, maybe. Not new to me.
I understood. Trust me, I understood.
Yeah,
it's like
so
those.
did I.
It's like those pictures, the pictures where everybody dresses up.
Hey, Mitch, check the private chat. That'll solve it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the whole The whole family plus a dog have the same sweater on.
Dude, I'm sorry, but that show is so funny.
Hey Andrew, by the way, when are we gonna get one of those Christmas cards from you?
Dude, never. I
Oh.
don't got a dog.
Oh my god! You know what, LBD, we're talking to the wrong person. We need to talk to the missus about it. So
Oh, yeah.
Andrew thought it'd be really cool if everybody dressed up as like Batman characters for the Christmas card.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I'd do that. I'm just not wearing everything everybody else does. Just, I'm not big enough to be Batman, so I'll have to pull off like Catwoman or something. It'd be fine.
Well, I was thinking Clayface, but I mean, just
Wow.
roll you in the banks of the Mississippi and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean that would work. Yeah.
He's like,
Mine is. Oh god, what's that smell? Nothing.
Swamp Thing.
yeah.
That would work. So the other thing I was going to mention too is there's like, what's the next convention after this? So EC's up, then
I think it's San
March.
Diego, ain't it?
Yeah, San Diego would be the next one.
Yep.
And then that's
Yeah. And then New
and
York.
then New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of New York, hopefully the way things are going, it seems to be going well. I might be at New York Comic Con as a vendor, so yay.
Oh,
You have fun.
you gonna
Don't
be
worry,
a
you'll
booth
get
babe?
straight to line.
No, well, okay. So I don't know how many people are here, but for those who don't know, I started to work with the shop that I do most of the deals I do when I do trade-ins, like same one that got helped Mitch get his Scooby and Dead Zone his Chase Elvis. So that guy obviously trusts me enough to run his shop when he's not there, because his partner's been too busy to run it as well. So he's been giving me a lot of days there. He's also offered me, to work with him in conventions and stuff in a way. Like we haven't fully hammered everything out, but we had a small conversation on, I believe it was Sunday, and it seems like that's the route it's going. He's trying to keep me around for longer term than originally expected. So yeah, that NYCC is a high probability.
That's cool, man.
Nice.
That would be very good, very good.
So you're gonna be a booth babe?
Yeah. I'll make sure I get my bikini ready. I'm getting my summer body and my winter body all at once.
There you go.
Oh man.
Sorry, a question. Is the ETA on that like highway road repair, like 4 or 5 years down the road?
But walking that damn hill in that damn parking lot has definitely gotten me mobile. Cause Jesus.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like when,
Also, that mall is shutting down, so there's no escalators working and no elevators working, so you have to hoof it everywhere.
But dude, you got gravity. Use gravity to your advantage.
Yeah, I have to do. Things don't roll uphill, Sean.
No, but they do roll downhill. So when you leave at the end of the day,
so when you're all wore out, I mean, just fall down the stairs. You'll be fine.
When I'm leaving, it's going up, not down.
okay, well, you'll figure it out, buddy.
Then do it the opposite way. All right, that's why
I walk
Flip
school
flop
10 miles a day up the hill
Uphill,
both ways
with no shoes on.
in the snow.
In snow with no shoes on.
Or nothing but a loincloth.
What?
All right, He-Man.
Why'd you go there? That's awkward.
Hey, you visualize it. That's your problem, okay? Not mine. That's between you and your therapist.
You brought it up, buddy. Weirdo.
Well, at least you got something to do, buddy. All I know is I don't start
No,
Sorry,
like I
go
said,
ahead.
I don't know what exactly that's gonna like. Like I said, it'll be literally probably I would say my second Comic Con convention, because I've never really been to one other than the one I took the kid to that I showed you guys with that one time, And then the other
Mhm.
one, the other stuff I've been to is like mostly car conventions. Like when I was growing up, we only went to car conventions.
See, I haven't been to a convention at all ever. No, not me.
Yeah. Yeah, may lightly strike if you lie.
Whew. Well, I got 3 weeks. I'm not doing anything with. Why not?
You know,
That'll make
sounds
a
like
fun
a
story.
good path. Yeah, nice
Yeah,
pastime.
exactly. I was worried about paying for groceries. I mean, I'll be the province's problem. Bring it on.
Just make sure
Meals are on you.
you don't end up at
Actually,
one
you
of
guys
those.
say that, and guess what? You say that now, and you might be able to hear it. What's flying over my head is the emergency helicopter for the hospital.
Speaking to
Just
your
flew overhead.
mic, you're speaking up. We can barely hear you.
I was saying the emergency helicopter just flew over the house
Uh,
for the hospital. Clearly getting ready.
your city needs you.
No. Weird though. It just did a complete U-turn. Clearly it does not need.
They heard you. They're coming to land on your building.
Oh God, I hope not. Not with the way this roof is.
Seems how it's slanted.
Feel like LBD stepping on a tissue box.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that or using that damn chair that seemed like it was like 40 years old apparently because the it didn't even break. It looked like it was like rotted or something. It was weird.
Turned to dust.
What chair are you talking about, dude?
Oh, you weren't there. Quick is the only one that heard that conversation, I guess. Yeah,
Oh.
so I was talking about it on a stream that I was on earlier. The chair that I was using basically snapped off. Like it snapped off though. Like it was like a wooden stool, like with
Mhm.
metal parts, and all the metal parts just broke off altogether. Like if it rotted away.
He got pop coupled.
Yeah. And there was nobody there. And then like after like probably like 5 minutes after me getting up, somebody walked in.
I just see him on the floor. I'm falling and I can't get up. New from
Where were
Life
you?
Alert.
Where were you when the LBD went down?
Yeah. Yeah. I think
I have one thing to say.
What?
What's up, brother?
Okay.
Anybody?
No.
Nope.
Y'all
No.
suck.
It's probably
We're not
another
that old.
WPS thing.
Yeah. Why does it sound like the call sign for a TV station?
Are not up on pop culture at all.
Well,
Only the one I
no.
want to be
Please educate. Wait, no, educate us, please, Mitch. Please educate us. Teach the
on.
youngs.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
Apparently, it's a cult secret.
Yeah.
I meant cult classic.
He was around when they were invented, so
Emphasis on cult.
Have you not heard of Sketch? The kid that's
I live
the gamer.
I was gonna say I live downtown. There's a lot of things that are sketch. You're gonna have to be more specific.
He's that kid that's gotten TikTok famous from doing all the live streams, and he's like, "What's up, brother?
No
Special teams, special players. Tuesday."
No,
I've never TikTok. Hold on. This is interesting. I watch TikTok probably more than anybody on this panel right now, and even I haven't seen that.
It's not in your algorithm.
I'm surprised because your algorithm is probably geared towards like gaming and stuff like that.
It is. I got a lot of gaming, comics, and anime is like a lot of my stuff.
Yeah.
And that one weird one that I had to send Sean, and it just screwed up his whole algorithm.
I took the better part of 6 months for the record.
That's because you didn't watch enough things. If you would have searched some things up.
That dude LBD.
No, I don't got him on my feed at all.
Yeah, just look up Sketch.
Oh, okay. I know who that is. I know the name.
Dude, they've been doing it for like NFL players. He was out playing football with C.J. Stroud the other day. I mean, the kid's
no.
everywhere.
No, I know the name. I know who that is, but
Yeah.
he's not on my radar, like on my feed.
Yeah.
But I
See,
do know who he is.
The last TikTok flash in the pan that I saw was that kid who was like, he showed up at the some video game award, and he did some like interviews, and he just had these very
This is a great
crass
story,
ways.
Sean. Great story.
Well, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember his name. All I remember what he looked like. He had curly hair, and he had to be about like 14, tan skin, and he just had these really crass ways of looking at people in society. And it was all the stuff was half baked. I can't remember his name now. He showed up something video game. He walked up on stage for one of the video game awards last. I think it was 2 years ago.
Who watches
Just
video game awards? Okay.
Not I.
Anybody else? Anybody else raise their hand? Nope.
Well, yeah, you have a console that's collected more dust than anything. And Andrew has a legitimate reason. I mean,
Oh yeah, I had to
Yeah.
shelf all my consoles.
Yeah. and I know what LBD plays because it shows up on Discord all the time.
Discord.
Which lately has been Helldivers. And NBA.
My gaming right now is Helldivers and NBA 2K, honestly. But when Phantom Blade comes out, I'll probably be running a lot of that. I was gonna buy the last Ronin game, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And it's co-op apparently too. That game is co-op.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I haven't. Hell, I haven't even touched Helldivers tonight or today at all. Spent most of my time just getting stuff cleaned up and.
Yeah.
Well, you don't even know what that is.
You have the tendency to murder people, with your pod. Apparently, when you're nowhere,
Helldivers.
We throw you nowhere near it, and you somehow still murder somebody.
Mitch, Helldivers basically think of Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you play the part of the Marines.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can the friendly fire it's frowned upon, but it can happen.
Oh God, does it ever?
Killing the bugs.
Yeah. And automatons. There's bugs and automatons coming from both sides of the universe.
Yeah.
Mm.
I almost thought he said uterus.
Oh my God. It's not like uterus.
It's coming from both sides, uterus.
I know. I was like, what the heck game are you playing?
Yeah, I was gonna go. I don't remember that in the game, but okay, you know what? Maybe it was something I missed.
Holy hell! 4 holes.
But yeah, it's a decent game. But right now it's. I'm kind of curious where they're going to go with it. If they're going to come out with any more, if they're going to come out with a new faction, or. By the way, I did see one of those war factories you talked about, the mobile war factory. Those things are impossible to take down without the right gear, unless you have armor penetrating bullets or orbital bombardments of some sorts.
Yeah, I've noticed. It's not a fun time.
But you can ride on top of them.
Yeah, but
completely. Think of an AT-AT walker, Mitch.
Yeah. With a giant ass cannon on the back of it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for calling it an AT-AT.
Why?
All these people go, it's an AT-AT. It's an AT-AT.
Oh.
I'm like,
I've always known it.
Stop it.
I've always known what it is, the AT-AT.
Yes, me too. Always.
Oh. And the chicken walker.
I mean, there's the ATST. I get that. You're not going to call it an at-stick. But
you could, but
you could, but it sounds really dumb.
Yeah.
Stick.
But yeah, that game that we talked about, it literally borrows a lot from a lot of different genres. And
yeah, like Sam's Club, you have to get the samples.
Piece of candy.
If you're Dylan,
piece of candy.
If you're Dylan.
Piece of candy.
Oh God.
If you're Dylan, don't drop the hard drive.
Hey,
Oh God,
Scott
I forgot
Ennis,
you were there.
Yeah, it was.
one of
So,
the voice actors for the latest voice actor for Scooby Doo,
Mm-hmm.
is going to be at Tall Man on the 30th.
Oh.
I
Would
forgot
they-
about that. Mike told me about it when we were at lunch a while back, and he's also got Jason David Frank's daughter coming in. She's doing a lot of autograph signing and stuff.
Oh yeah, she's getting really
Huh.
popular.
Yeah.
Didn't she get written into the comic now too?
I'm not sure, but yeah,
Mhm.
I know she's coming like right after that. She's going to be there too. But
Cool.
yeah, I may take
Oh,
one
nice.
of my Scooby Doo pops or something and have him sign it. Or
I think
Good.
she's getting written in as Kimberly and Jason's like well obviously Tommy's kid or something like that
that's cool.
in the universe.
Yeah,
From like an alternate universe or something like that. I don't remember.
yeah. Jenna Frank is her name.
Yeah. She because I know the actor who plays Kimberly was actually she became part of the writing team for the newer comics, I think.
Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah, Amy Jo Johnson. She was part of the writing team for the new comics, and I think that was part of what they were doing with her with Jenna Frank.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably because her production company isn't necessarily doing as well. She went into doing directing and writing and trying to do her own production company in Toronto, and apparently it
Blew up in her
Sure.
face as much as pyrotechnics and Mighty Morphin.
yeah, I'd say that's close to it actually. That's
Oh wow, he's done a ton of voices. Scott Ennis has.
Oh really? Who?
Oh dude, Yogi Bear, Foghorn Leghorn,
Wow.
Fred, Shaggy, Scooby, Captain Caveman, Popeye, Scrappy Doo,
Oh,
Elmer
wow.
Fudd, Flintstones. I mean, he's done all kinds of different stuff.
Jesus.
Anything
Yeah.
non-Hanna-Barbera?
Seriously.
Well, I'm just saying
Like
he's
that-
done a lot of that stuff. It's like he's the voice of like 60% of our Funko or our cartoon section Funko Pops.
Oh really? What's his name
Like,
again?
what-
Scott.
oh, man, that's there. Scott Ennis, Innes.
Oh, did he? I just saw this right now, Mitch, because we're the only people who watch sports. Apparently, JJ Redick's getting interviewed to be the coach for the Hornets.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Is that Bouncy Ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Oh my God, he was on Cajun Pawn Stars. I know who this guy is.
Mhm.
Jesus.
I'm glad Andrew picked up on that because I was trying to find the most obscure thing that he was on.
Yeah.
Until now, I didn't even know there was a Cajun Pawn Stars, but hey.
Oh, I'll
Each their own.
guarantee. I'll guarantee it's on there. Won't
I
ya?
just feel like a lot of people talking like that Troy guy from Swamp People.
Oh really? I was thinking like a Wish version of Remy LeBeau. Well, I'll guarantee this is legit, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at like some of his.
X-Men. Speaking of X-Men, does anybody find it weird, like, even though the Wolverine is the same voice actor, his voice is aged terribly?
Yeah, just a little.
And also, no, but here's the thing. It's so odd because it's the same, obviously, the same voice actor. He's obviously not aged well when it comes to his voice for a character that supposedly doesn't age very quickly.
Well, I don't know how to break this to you, but Wolverine is a fictional character. Fictional.
That's
getting
my
through to you.
point. That's my point. I'm not giving the guy shit for it. I honestly, it doesn't bother me, but I find it ironic that specifically happened to him because not every voice actor has that issue.
Hey. I don't get to quote Jay and Silent Bob, okay? Too often. Let me have this.
Hey,
No,
you
the
keep-
only voice out of that show I have a problem with is and this will probably curl Mitch's hair a little, is Rogue. It's like she's literally taking Dolly Parton's speech pattern.
Now I'm
It's
gonna
like
have to go and watch this.
Yeah, every time I hear Rogue speak, I just expect her to start singing Jolene.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, but I love what they did with Kurt, man. Kurt was so like he definitely was perfectly done in that episode.
Oh, Nightcrawler?
Yeah.
Kurt von Wagner.
What's the other thing? I'm trying to think. There was like one more thing about that whole situation, but yeah, if it comes to me, I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
All right. Funny Cars and Zambonis down at the car lot this Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is like
Sunday.
if you keep going the route, maybe you'll be able to play Jay and Silent Bob, you and Mitch. Keep going. Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
So if you keep going the route of losing weight, you can do Jay and Silent Bob, you and Mitch.
Yeah. Well. Uh-huh.
Sean's got a little way to go. That's probably not healthy.
Yeah. If I went down to Jason Mewes size in under a year, there's words like terminal, 6 months to live, phrases like that will be used a lot.
Hey, I never
Right.
put a time limit on it. Okay, why we guys being so morbid? Jesus.
I'd have to
Anyways.
lose half of my weight to get down to where Silent Bob is now.
Well,
Okay,
now, yes,
he's tiny.
Yeah.
now. But
I was gonna say, Mitch's meals would have to be like water and laxatives every day.
Yeah. Pretty much.
His new office will have.
This new laxative is chocolatey. Woo. X-Lax. Yay.
Chocolate.
Ooh, hey, I always love the water from the kitchen. It tastes so much better.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up, children, and call it a night. I want to say thank you for Mitch for coming out, along with LBD and Andrew. Vince, I hope everything works out well for you, buddy. And Quickdraw, I think, is going to be gone for one more week, and then he'll be back.
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to say thank you for everyone that came out tonight. As I said earlier, we will keep doing this. If things do change, I will make an announcement on Instagram in regards to it. In the meantime, thank you, everyone, and we'll catch you on the next one. Toodles.
catch you later.
Later.